Hi everybody, Lauren Cannon back again. I have a few little pre-K, well not little, big pre-K workbooks I'm going to show you. And I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough before I have class this evening. So, here is the Scholastic Pre-Kindergarten Jumbo Workbook. In case you haven't seen this one yet, I wanted to show you just how amazing it is. In fact, it's one that you could potentially turn into just the sole book that you use. I'm going to be pulling things from it, but you could, if you wanted to, make this your curriculum. And feel free to pause the video on this scope and sequence in case you need a little more time. Rewind, pause, do all the things. Get ready for kindergarten. And they include an answer key, a certificate like, yeah, you've completed this. And there's stickers, y'all. Stickers. It gives you some tips for success. Pay attention to areas your child's having difficulty. Read with your child. Let your child choose the book. And there's some ideas for read aloud books to go along with a lot of the things you'll see in this book. Here's handwriting, what to do. And then this is what it looks like. And so they'll have some tracing. They do include numbers and arrows to show them how to trace, how to write the letters. They do upper and lower. And then they have the alphabet pictures. I feel like I've shown you guys this book, but I just wanted to be sure and kind of include it in the pre-K set that I've got here. So there's just a few pages to show you what the letter section is like. And you could almost make these into a matching game, cut them out, except for it is printed on the back, so you'd have to make a copy. You cut these out, make them a matching game. You can make them flashcards, all kinds of things. So anyway, you get the idea with that section. All right, let's keep going. UV. And then here they'll match the upper with the lowercase. See if you can see that. And there's some dot-to-dot ABCs in order. And then they get a practice test at the end where they have to bubble what letter would come next. It's really good multiple choice practice. And the nice thing is it's the little bubbles so that they can color in the little dot. And then here's a following directions section. What yummy treat is Lisa eating? Draw lines and color the treat. And then they get to practice colors that way. So you see, they're just kind of fun little activities to make sure they follow directions, but there's a practice test to go with that. And then there's basic concepts. This one is circle the largest object in the row, the smallest object. Coloring, red and green, yellow and brown, longest objects, short, long, top, bottom, above, below, all those things, and then a fun little practice test. Here's reading readiness, sequencing, classify, what's different, what's the same, different and same, different and same, what's pretend, what's real, or pretend and not real, sorry. And then there's the practice test. Thinking skills. What does not belong in each box? Things that go together. Tools. Match the tools to the community helper. What clothes do we wear for each season? Transportation. And a little practice test. Word building. You copy the word red, you color things red, you copy the word, write the word, draw something red. And they do this for each color. So I won't go through all of those. So you get the idea. There's a lot of pretty colorful pages. There's some practice tests to go along with what they learn. They learn right and left. I love that. Large and small, over, under, opposites. So this in itself could be a curriculum. We're already on page 165, and there's 5 senses, so that could be your science. A need and a want for social studies. This is like an about me where they learn their phone number, which we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go through this and add that to her activity pages. Tracing numbers, and I like that it goes all the way across. And then cut 3 goldfish out and paste them to the fishbowl and draw 3 whales in the ocean. She's gonna do that for sure. And there's one for each number to cut out and do that with. There fun. Circle this number of objects. Which one has one less, one more? So we cover that. Trace and color circles. All kinds of cool stuff for each shape. And counting the shapes. And there's a practice test to go with it. Then there's patterns. You're going to complete patterns. You're going to figure out what comes next. Lots and lots of things, guys. Cut these pieces out, solving picture problems, and glue them in order to make the correct picture. Really excited about all this cut and pasting things going on. And then the back, they've got flashcards. You could make this a matching game if you cut this line as well. Or just cut the strips, however you decide to do it. So they have the word with it. But look at that. Really cool flashcards. I love Scholastic. They just really bring it all. And then they're like, here's the skills they need for getting ready for kindergarten. I'll zoom in case you want to see. In case you want to see if it matches to what you do. And then this is like taking it a step further. Identifying consonants. The sound you get at the beginning of a word. The last sound that words make. X pictures that do not begin with D. Color the A car red, E blue, I, so they get the vowels. Through the train, they color those. Consonant vowels. Circle the things that rhyme with rat. So it's like a step up, like a challenge for them. There's even crosswords. Jeez. There's a cut and paste birthday. So we could easily put this in with her about me section. Draw a triangle above. So I would probably use this as part of review in the summertime. Count the spots. Ooh, say the word and color the picture. Or you can make those into flashcards if you copy that out. I might be doing that. And then answer keys. Her certificate. And then you get reward stickers. And that's that book. And then let's take a look at the pre-K jumbo, and look at that puppy dog. Is he not the cutest? Kind of reminds me of our dog. Hoping she will love this book because of that. I feel like I might have shown you this book or one similar, so I'm sorry if this is a repeat. Make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell, and it'll tell you if it is or not if you go through all my videos. But this is awesome because it focuses on one line, but it has pictures of dogs, and then there's a sticker in the back of the book that goes there. So it's a lot of fine motor, awesome things for preparing for writing. Tracing, tracing, tracing. Look how beautiful this book is. Well, I'm excited about this book. I love these. It is by Scholastic. Surprise, surprise. I love Scholastic. Scholastic, Osborne, and Pretty Learning have pretty awesome books. So does Kumon. And again, this could almost be just by itself a whole thing. I think it seems like they cover a lot in here. So you're going to go through the zebras, stripes, lots of mazes, colors. How cool is that? Very cool if you ask me. And you see there's stickers for each page, and it'll tell you in the back what page they go to. So there's emotions. Ooh, we're going to need those pages. We're doing that at the beginning. We're already learning what they are now, so we can recognize them later. And this is you trace the letter, and then you trace the first letter or wherever you see the letter in the word. There's some dot to dot. Ooh, look at that. How pretty. That'd be fun in a notebook. Nice and bright and happy. And I've made some letter mats already, you guys, that I'm going to be posting for y'all on Teachers Pay Teachers to do Play-Doh mats with. You can put little erasers on there. See, they've got numbers. And it comes with 10 frames. What? You do a sticker. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This is where does it go? Spot the vehicle, picture patterns, trace the stars, their shapes. This again could be the soul book you use. Parts of a plant, you guys. Look at that. And there's a sticker spot. Who's in my family? Where do we live? Is it an animal? Find the last item. Mothers and babies. Summer and winter. Our bodies. All kinds. The butterfly life cycle. What? This is so much fun. You guys, I'm really pumped. I think I'm going to be sticking to their books in the future, along with Evan Moore, and along with some things I've seen at Usborne that have activities in them. And then I'm going to be doing Kumon and Brain Quest books from here on out. I've shown you these in another video, so stay tuned. But that's kind of where I'm leaning towards, because they are very, very comprehensive, extremely comprehensive in what they do. And I've shown this one before, but I'm just going to do a quick flip through because it kind of goes with the whole pre-K set. This is the Big Preschool by School Zone book, and it does letters, it does colors, it does tracing, but there's some things that I feel like they kind of jump around with the tracing, or it's not enough practice. Like this is good. It focuses just on the diamond. But then you go to the back and it's like squares, and then it goes just shoots. So I'll just kind of do a flip through. So each letter gets its own focus, and then you get words that start with that letter, and you have to circle them, the ones that start with that letter. And you get a color a page thing, find those letters and color them. And then there's like finding the farmer mazes. But each page has like a color of the letter and then some activities to go with that letter. And then we're going to do a review. And then you go on to the next. And I like that it does a focus, a really good focus on those letters. And mazes, dot to dots. So cool. And then I think I saw numbers. Which can you smell? So it's got 5 senses in it, which will go with our whole unit on that. There's numbers to write, but I'm pretty sure it focuses on each letter. And this will be neat to put at inside the notebook to remind her to count, like each morning or something. Oh, right there it is, where you trace the number, but it's like all the numbers in one spot. I was thinking it was separate though. I could have been imagining that. I like how they put a strip for the ABCs at top to help them with their dot to dot. Not a lot of books do that. So that is cool. So yeah, I'm going to put that in her notebook. And maybe we might laminate it so that way she can write on, wipe off kind of thing like that, and count, trace those repeatedly maybe. There's 0, 1, it keeps going. And then you get to the back, you start going into 10, finding 10. All kinds of cool stuff. And then you trace the missing number, the one that's before and after. I like that. Same amount. One fewer, one more. Not quite right. What goes underwater? Veggies. How would you feel? What happens in the winter? Eating healthy. I like these things. What's not true? What's wrong? What's real? Congratulations, you have finished. So that's it. That's your preschool workbooks, you guys.